To your friends, your colleagues, and your neighbors. Thank you for your energy, your ambition, and your dedication to the future of this great country. Every day, you are helping us earn the privilege to keep working hard for Canadians. So thank you all so very much. Merci, mes amis. I was in Surrey to talk about what a re-elected Liberal government will do to help young people with tuition costs and student debt. But we also talked more broadly about the choice we all have to make on October 21st. A choice that, quite frankly, couldn't be clearer. Are we going to go back to the failed policies of the Harper years, or are we going to keep moving forward? Andrew Scheer wants to give a $50,000 tax cut to multimillionaires. And we want to cut taxes for middle-class Canadians. Andrew Scheer wants to scrap the first and only national climate plan Canada has ever had, and we will always do more to fight climate change. Cut the services you rely on most, and we want to keep investing in your future. That's the choice. Mes amis, le choix qui se présente à chacun d'entre nous se résume à une simple question. Le 21 octobre, est-ce qu'on va revenir aux politiques des années Harper, ou est-ce qu'on va choisir d'avancer? In 2015, we'd all had enough of those conservative cuts. Enough of a government that thought it could cut its way to prosperity. Stephen Harper was in power for nearly 10 years. What did we have to show for it? Economic growth stalled. Job creation stalled. Wage growth stalled. So you chose a new team with a new plan. And 4 years later, Canadians have created more than 1 million new jobs. We've lifted 900,000 people out of poverty, including 300,000 kids. We've negotiated new health accords with every province and territory, and the new Canada Child Benefit is helping parents with hundreds of dollars tax-free every single month. But make no mistake, if poverty is way down and job creation is way up, it's because we rejected the same old conservative approach, because we chose to trust in Canadians and invest in people. People like Bree and Marcus, a young couple who I met in Maple Ridge last spring. They were looking to buy their first home, but like so many Canadians, they were worried that they might not be able to reach that dream anytime soon. See, in Canada, owning a house should be a realistic goal. It's where you set down roots. It's where you raise a family and where you grow old. But young people hoping to buy their first home, just like their parents did, are facing a tough housing market, and that's especially true here in the Lower Mainland. So to help people like Bree and Marcus, we launched the new first-time homebuyer incentive, which provides Canadians with up to 10% off the purchase price of their first home. Now, there's a lot of misinformation going on about our plan for housing. The Conservatives are spreading lies about some secret plan to tax the profits on the sale of your home, and I need to set the record straight right now because we all know that Andrew Scheer won't.
That's right.
It's completely false. We have no such plan, and Andrew Scheer knows it. But you know what we will do? We will expand the first-time homebuyer incentive to give more help to people living in the Greater Vancouver area, Victoria, and the GTA.
Yes.
We'll also introduce a modest 1% annual tax on residential properties owned by people who are not Canadian and who do not live in Canada to tackle the effect of foreign speculations in our biggest cities. And unlike the Conservatives, we will keep fighting for our environment and our future.
Yes.
During our first mandate, we put in place a serious national plan to tackle climate change for the first time in the history of our country. But on climate change, like on so many other issues, I will be the first to say there's more to do, and our Liberal Party is ready to do more. Canada to net zero emissions by 2050. We'll also plant 2 billion trees in the next 10 years. And cut corporate taxes in half for zero-emission clean tech companies so that Canada can lead in the clean tech market and fight climate change. And that's on top of all the measures we've already put in place. I think we need to get one thing straight. A slogan isn't a plan to fight climate change. The experts are clear. A real climate plan, a plan that will address the defining issue of our generation, needs to be both ambitious and feasible. And in this election, the Liberals are the only ones with a plan to match ambition with action. Talking a big game on the campaign trail is easy. Fighting Jason Kenney, Doug Ford, and other Conservative premiers who don't want to do anything on climate change is not. But that didn't stop us from putting in place the first and only national plan to address the greatest challenge of our time.
Yes.
For the first time ever, big polluters have to pay for their pollution everywhere in Canada. My friends, when it comes to climate, the choice could not be more straightforward. Do we want to build on our climate plan, or do we want to let the Conservative Party tear it up?
No.
Because that's what Andrew Scheer wants to do. If he's elected, ripping up the only real ambitious climate plan Canada has ever had will be his very first order of business. He said so. Not lowering your taxes or helping you with the cost of living. He wants to make pollution free again because he would rather jeopardize our kids' future than stand up against Doug Ford, Jason Kenney, and other climate-denying conservative friends of his. Unlike Andrew Scheer, I've spent the last 4 years standing up to conservative premiers and big polluters who won't act on fighting climate change. So believe me when I say that I will continue to do so with all of you after October 21st, so let's keep going. Comes down to one simple question. Are we going to go back to the failed policies of the Harper years? Keep moving forward. Andrew Scheer wants to give huge tax cuts to the rich, and he'll do that by making it harder for working families. I want to give a tax cut to the middle class, and I won't give it to the wealthiest. I want to keep investing in your family, in your community, in your future. I want to help young people buy their first home. Je veux que tous les parents puissent prendre un congé familial payé après avoir eu un bébé. Je veux bannir les armes d'assaut de style militaire. Je veux réduire vos factures de téléphone cellulaire de 25%. I want to keep moving forward for everyone. Because at the end of the day, politics is about people.
That's true.
And regardless of who you are, where you live, or whom you love, you deserve a real plan for the future. In 4 short years, we've made a lot of progress, but the truth is, my friends, we're just getting started. Today, advanced polls opened up. And Burnaby, you have an important choice to make. Will we let this conservative leader cut everything we care about, or are we going to pull together and keep moving forward? You see, that's the choice. And it comes down to you, each of you in this room. So my friends, go vote. Take your family with you. Drive your neighbors, your grandparents, or your friends to the polls. Help spread the word. We still have a lot of work to do ahead of us, but if we all pitch in, we will win. On October 21st, help Canadians choose a government that will fight for you and with you, for a stronger middle class and for a better Canada for all Canadians. Let us stand as one voice. Let's keep going and let's choose forward!